I'm a little late to the party, so by now I'm sure everyone is aware that Elon Musk was on Fox News the other night whining like a little bitch about his stock prices. I know I'm behind, but I've still got some thoughts on the matter that I would love to share. Let's roll the clip.
And Tesla customers are being intimidated all over the country and all over Europe. Mm-hmm. Does that help Tesla? I mean, you had Tim Walz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with the Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing this on the news. That dang Tim Walz. Do we have footage of that? Is there footage? Ooh, I think I'm getting my people mixed up again. Okay, alright, it's coming back now. Elon Musk is just doing that thing where he's living in an alternate... No, you know what? No excuses. I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Elon Musk is a giant sack of shit. This interview is happening right as Elon Musk is buying his own company from himself for $33 billion in stock. Clearly the man's not doing too bad. But here we are, Fox News giving him a platform for his own personal pity party. Boo-hoo! The world's richest man's stock price is falling because he's an asshole. Go figure. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe your stock woes have more to do with the fact that you've got your unelected, unconfirmed Nazi fingers in our government coffers? Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that you are royally fucking with people's lives every single day. And it doesn't seem like you have any empathy directed toward these people. In fact, I don't even think you recognize them as people. You see them as numbers or fake. And I'm going to call it as I see it. These are real people. They're not fake. Many of them are folks who stand in the way of Elon Musk and the other rich elitist pricks of our nation who would love nothing more than to take advantage of our system hand over fist. A majority of them are average Janes and Joes who happen to work for our federal government. But a glaring amount of cuts affect our nation's veterans, from the jobs that they work to the services that they may depend on. Knowing this, I am going to go through the rest of Elon's interview with Fox News. I have taken the liberty of adding some B-roll as a means to contextualize things. I'm hoping that this shows something a little bit closer to reality compared to the one that Elon Musk is trying to illustrate in this initial interview. Roll the clip.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw! Chainsaw! Chainsaw!
What an evil thing to do.
Chainsaw! Chainsaw! Chainsaw!
What a creep. What a jerk.
Chainsaw! Chainsaw! Chainsaw!
Like, who derives joy from that?
Chainsaw! 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 Chainsaw!
Does that sound like a good person to you? I don't think so.
Was the chainsaw bureaucracy too annoying for you? My bad. My point here is that is a lot of turnover. The crazy part is, a lot of these cuts have been challenged in court, meaning a lot of these people are still technically employed, but they're put on administrative leave and left wondering if they're going to have a job in the future. It takes a very specific bag of shit to throw so many people's lives into chaos in such a short amount of time. It takes an even more special sack of shit to go on national television expecting sympathy for your failing stock prices and your multi-million-dollar business after knowing full well that you're the one responsible for upending thousands upon thousands of American livelihoods. How do I end this video? What am I trying to say? Elon Musk is a bad guy working for other bad guys. He doesn't have your best interests in mind. He doesn't have the country's best interests in mind. He has his own interests in mind. He wants to line his own pockets with our taxpayer dollars and take advantage of our system as hard as he can. If you still support Elon Musk and the people that he's aligned himself with, I urge you to do some serious self-reflection. Does Elon Musk, DOGE, and the rest of the Trump administration really reflect your values the best? Do they accurately depict what you think is moral? Do they represent your beliefs? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say personally, Elon Musk, DOGE, and the Trump administration don't represent any of the things that I truly value. To be candid, this might be one of the first times I publicly acknowledge some of the things that I value, considering I have always been of the opinion to keep my head down, stay out of trouble, keep away from conflict. Lord help me if I disagree with anyone. However, I feel as if my voice has the potential to help people, even if I'm shouting into the void. And that potential outweighs any risk that I may bring myself by voicing my opinion. which sounds stupid because everybody has an opinion nowadays and everybody puts it on the internet. However, I have sort of grown and developed into the type of person who doesn't utilize social media to voice their opinion. For the longest time, I've just rolled under the radar in incognito mode. I didn't want to draw attention to myself at the risk that someone wouldn't like something that I said, which feels really dumb to say. Having said all of this, barring certain circumstances, I do believe that people are worth more than the paychecks that they earn. And while I can acknowledge bloated federal spending, I don't think the solution to that problem is cutting 100,000 federal workers in 2 months. That just seems reckless. And that's the Trump administration's bread and butter. They're not using a scalpel to neatly trim away the fat over time. No, they are using Elon Musk, the tool that he is, with no experience inside the United States government, as a to indiscriminately hack away at things they think will make the most room for the tax cuts they would love to give to the wealthy. All under the guise they're helping the United States fix the problems that it has. However, that's simply not the case. Elon Musk, DOGE, and the Trump administration are all more trouble than what they're worth. They're sort of the poster boys for those select circumstances where I think that the people are worth more than the paychecks that they earn, because I don't think that any of the people involved in the Trump administration are worth the checks that they cash. That money is better off in the hands of the federal workforce that Elon Musk is choosing to cut so indiscriminately. And with that, I think I've rambled on enough. I'm just gonna finish this video. Thanks for watching.